Welcome to True Vine Talks with Linda and Rachel on Valentine's Day. So, of course, you know our topic's going to be love. Love is in the air. Of course it is. And I don't know what you guys got your Valentine today, but I think that, some people, when you ask them, they say, oh, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
I know, a lot of people do say that.
Yeah. Wonder what that's about. I don't know either. I figure what happens is people feel like overwhelmed and a pressure to purchase.
Yeah.
And, it's February after Christmas, okay?
Yeah.
We'd be broke paying back our debt. Right? So most people are tapped out by February.
Yeah.
Financially if they spend a lot at Christmas. So this can be a challenging time, and I think some people just opt to not, maybe make dinner for each other.
Yeah.
Just go small.
Yeah.
So Rachel and I are going to tackle the big questions about love today. And so we're going to start out with, what she and I really appreciate. And all cultures have their view of love. They have their, how they perceive love to be. And so for us, though, we like this verses out of the scripture. It says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Ooh, is that packed with a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, what do you think about love being patient and kind, Rachel?
I just feel like all of this describes, what is needed for love, but it's not always easy.
Right.
Sometimes it takes a lot of strength and courage to be honest, to be patient.
Yeah. Definitely. So it takes a lot of strength and courage to do those things. And, I think it's interesting how, he describes it with opposing ideas, what love isn't, and then what love is.
What it is.
And so I think it's important when you do kind of process this thing about love is saying, okay, so it's not rude. Huh. And, if someone's rude, do you feel loved?
No.
What do you feel?
Unloved. Unlikable.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Yeah. So it's not abrasive. It's sort of a behavior that's not dismissing of you as a person. I'm not going to cut you off. I'm not going to call you names. Yeah. And it's not self-seeking. Ooh.
It's a big one.
Yeah. What do you think of when you think of someone that's self-seeking? Or what does that mean to you?
I think of the word selfish.
Selfish?
Yeah. Kind of being only concerned about their own needs and not being concerned about how inconvenient that is for other people or how it might hurt other people.
Yeah. How what I'm doing, whether that matters.
Or affects anyone else. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to just do what I want to do and take care of me. It's all about me.
Yeah. Me.
Me. I'm hungry. I'm tired. It's just all about me, right?
Right.
And we're not talking about
Babies.
Yeah.
Like literal infants.
Yeah, babies.
They need me.
They need caretaking. Yeah. Children are self-seeking because they can't take care of themselves. Yeah. Talk about grown people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where when you interact with them, they never ask how you doing, what's happening in your world, tell me about you. It's just...
Yeah. They're missing that patience. They're missing that being kind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's hard to be around someone that's so self-absorbed that they cannot even notice or be aware that others have feelings or experiences.
Right.
Yeah. So he's telling us, don't be selfish in your interactions with others. Not easily angered. Ooh. Yeah.
I think if you're actively patient and kind, you're not going to be as easily angered. I think those kind of go hand in hand. If you're patient and kind, you're not as easily angered, upset.
Yeah. Because anger serves a purpose, when we feel threatened.
Yeah.
But sometimes we're too easily threatened. Yeah. Like we get into protective mode, so we start attacking others, as a preemptive strike, so I don't get hurt. Right. So sometimes it's taking a step back and saying, oh, this behavior this person's showing me, I don't need to get angry about it right now. They might be weak right now. So I'm not gonna spout off at the mouth at them and attack them because something's happening for this person. So you're doing this mindfulness that someone else may be going through something that might trigger you to attack them in anger. But you stop yourself and you say, they need me to not jump their case right now.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how you would do that? So keeping yourself in check.
Yeah. Self-awareness.
Because you're not being selfish.
Right. Yeah. And learning kind of what, based on your past experience, if someone has a lot of trauma in their history, becoming aware of what puts me into fight and flight, and understanding this isn't necessarily, a threat in the present moment, but I'm being reminded right now of how I was treated in the past, and that's upsetting to me, and that's what is triggering this anger right now. It's not who I'm dealing with right now. This feels familiar from my past.
Well stated. Yeah. So being aware that you're triggered for anger because of some past trauma.
Yeah.
Did I get that right?
Yeah.
So slowing that down for yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's really good. So it's a lot of self-awareness in showing love, isn't there?
A whole lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good book for us to write. Yeah. It keeps no record of wrongs. Oh, wow.
People love to do that.
Oh, I'm world's famous.
Are you?
Yes.
There's another tack on the list of...
Yeah. I do it with Charlie. I'll be like, remember when you did that? Yeah. On February of 2004? I remember. Because spouses, we're with each other all the time, and we've got duration. Charlie and I have been together 20 years, and so we've hurt each other along the way, and I keep a record.
Book out, the pen.
Yeah. And then I keep a record of what he's getting right. Okay. Yeah. And sometimes God's like, look at what he's getting right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That helps to combat the feelings of being wronged and angered. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Yeah.
I think that comes up a lot for couples.
Yeah.
They let it build and build and build, and then when they can't hold it in anymore, they'll kind of unleash 6 months worth of upset and times that their partner wasn't getting it right for them.
That's right. We call it attachment injuries.
Yeah.
And what happens is when they come to True Vine and they see Rachel or I, we unpack some of those attachment injuries, and then the couple begins to heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to name it?
To tame it.
To tame it. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Goes hand in hand.
Oh, yeah.
And then he says, love does not delight in evil. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a deep one.
I know.
But rejoices with the truth.
Ooh. So what is evil when he's talking about evil here, do you think?
I think it would be like lies,
Mm-hmm.
keeping things that you know you shouldn't keep from each other, intentionally hurting the other person.
That's a big one. Yeah. Trying to,
Retaliate or seeking revenge.
good. Yeah. Yeah, like just, just trying to figure out, laughing at them when they fall down, basking in their pain, saying you deserve that. I mean, there's just ways you can be kind of evil with each other.
Putting guilt on each other.
Yeah. Shaming them.
Yeah.
Shame's a negative, evil emotion in a relationship. And this could be friendship too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then, like you said, rejoicing with truth. So, what, right after that, if I'm rejoicing in truth with others, what does that mean?
Being honest.
Yeah.
And just being real.
Mm-hmm.
If you're feeling some type of way, feeling comfortable enough to, go to that person that you love and say, hey, I'm kind of feeling some type of way right now. Yeah. And this is what happened that started this feeling, and
yeah, checking in.
Yeah.
Is this how you really meant what you said? Or did you mean it like this?
Yeah. Open communication.
Yeah. Hey, when you didn't call me at lunch, I felt alone and abandoned. Were you at a meeting or were you at a luncheon with your coworkers? What was happening?
Mm-hmm.
Just checking in, like, this is how I felt and this is my truth. What can we do about that?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being honest with each other.
Yeah. Which is really, really hard for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
They want that. They long to be close with the people they love and be able to share their feelings and express emotion.
Mm-hmm.
But somewhere along the way, they've learned that maybe it's not safe for me to do that. I feel like people really don't care about how I feel. I don't know, something happens to people that makes them begin to hide
Their truth.
Yeah. Become guarded and withdrawn.
Yeah. Getting hurt
Yeah.
by the people they love the most.
Yeah.
Puts up a lot of blocks for people.
Those attachment injuries that we were talking about.
Yeah. I can't be truthful with you. I get hurt. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I say that rhetorically. Rachel, I can be so honest with.
We have a good relationship.
We do. It's honest, pure, and good. It always protects and trust. I love that. So if it protects, love is very protective.
When you have a secure bond with someone, you feel very safe and comforted with them.
Yeah.
They protect you.
They got your back.
Yeah.
That feels good. It's like, oh my gosh, there's someone out there that really cares.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
I
got
reach
me.
for them. They're gonna answer.
Yeah. I think of you, of course, Rachel. You're
Thanks.
very. I just feel so good in our bond. And I'm so glad you're here. And I think of my sister.
I think of my sister too.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
sisters. Oh my gosh, I feel like if I reach for her, she will always be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so special to have someone, no matter what.
Oh.
We both have like water coming to our eyes right now, just thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's special.
Yeah. You feel that love. It's always hopes, and it always perseveres. Two other big words to unpack. That's the thing about these verses. They're just so packed, right? Complex words, sort of abstract, but we're bringing the EFT into it. So you can hope that, there's always going to be a good outcome because love covers all wrongs. So even if you wrong each other, you have the hope that you're going to repair that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it perseveres through time. Like, that in 5 years you can call up your sister and it's still going to be there. She'll still be there for you.
Yeah.
That love is just unbreakable.
Yeah. And I know if we get frustrated or annoyed with each other, that in 10 minutes we'll be friends again. Me and my sister, that's how we were. My mom still laughs about us getting mad at each other and going to our rooms, and then 5 minutes later we'd be like making up a handshake and dancing in the kitchen.
I love that. Yes, my sister and I would wrestle each other and fight. Well, I won't say too much because she'll listen to this maybe, but one time she hurt me good physically, and then 2 minutes later we did this fun little activity called Two Heads, where we I don't know, I get on her back and we do this flip, and it's called Two Heads, and we've done this little thing. I don't know, it's a ritual we do. We can't do it now because we're too old, but yeah.
Also, when you'd say you still do it at family gatherings.
We should totally do Two Heads at family gatherings. So yeah, it's like you can hurt each other, but then the ritual bond will come back together, and that's love.
Yeah.
Aw, cool. So the 3 types of love. What are the 3? Well, actually, we've got 4 types. My bad. We have the eros, which is, if I'm saying that correctly, and all my
Sounds good.
Greek friends, my intelligent Greek friends probably know the proper way to say that, is romantic love. So I'm thinking of Casanova, Don Juan, DeMarco. Is that right? How you say?
Yeah. Love with a romantic partner.
Yeah, Edward from Twilight.
Yeah. Chick flick.
Yeah.
Kind of movies.
Yeah, all those.
Yeah.
Notebook.
The love that's advertised on Valentine's Day.
Yes, the erotica love, I guess. Love. Yeah, so that's the sensual, romantic love. Then we have agape, and this is like unconditional love, and I think of God when I think of agape. It's a little more complex. It's universal. It's love, charity, altruism. It's just kind of like you experience just goodness for no reason.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the love that you put out into the world. You know, just that kindness and generosity.
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily have to have a history or know the person,
Right.
you know, that you're interacting with.
Yeah, I think about those shoe boxes that get sent every year.
Yeah.
You never see these children, but you know you're sending a precious gift to someone. It's like, wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just that unconditional love. I'm not expecting anything back. I'm just going to give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Goodwill. It's good, isn't it? Philia. Is that right? Am I saying that one right?
I think so.
So Aristotle says that is pleasantness, well-meaning friendships, and goodness. So philia, if I'm saying it right, it's kind of like friends.
Yeah, like friendship or like the brotherly love.
Yeah. You can go do fun things with them, hang out with them.
Right. It's not romantic. There's no intimacy
Right.
involved, but you feel love for that person
Yeah.
as a friend.
Yeah. It's a good one. And then there's storage. Storage is the other one. And for storage, you've got like your family ties. Like we were talking about our sisters.
Yeah.
Even though I think we see them as our best friends, our philia.
Yeah.
Yeah. That too, yeah. And so storage is, the father, son, mother, daughter, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Those type of bonds that, it's a parental love.
Yeah.
So those are the 4 types of love. And then, of course,
You've got the 5 love languages
mm-hmm.
from Gary Chapman, right?
Yes.
Wrote a book about the 5 love languages. And these are the different ways that people prefer to not only give love, like show that they love people by doing certain things, but also how they prefer to receive love. Mm-hmm. They feel attuned to and like they belong and they feel affection by certain things that people provide to them. Yes. So those are, I'll list all 5 and then we can like talk about them.
Cool.
So receiving gifts, acts of service, quality time, physical touch, and words of affirmation. So giving and receiving gifts would be, it doesn't have to be big things. It could be just getting you a gift card or a chocolate bar or writing you a note and leaving it, for you, sending you a birthday card.
Mm-hmm. Receiving gifts.
Yeah. Which a lot of people, I think, if you can get on the 5 Love Languages website and take a quiz if you're not sure what your love language is and you're curious, it's free. I think sometimes when people get the giving and receiving gifts, they can feel a little odd about that.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, does that mean I'm selfish? I like, material things? Or...
Am I superficial?
Yeah. But no, it's very normal.
Very normal love language.
I like getting a love letter. I like getting a little chocolate on Valentine's Day.
Hint, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she knows there's chocolate everywhere in Truvine.
Acts of service.
Yes.
Is the next one.
Ooh,
so that would be like, if you like acts of service, it could be, you feel really appreciated if someone washes the dishes for you or runs the vacuum, kind of helps out around the house.
Mm-hmm.
What else would be good examples of acts of service?
Taking my car and getting the oil changed.
Yeah.
Please, somebody. Yeah. Or I think of my dear friend Kim. She just does so much work in her church and helps out kids and volunteers, and I'm just like, that's a lot of volunteering. That's her acts of service.
Her agape.
Her agape.
Agape, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, she didn't get nothing in return for that. You don't get paid to teach kids at the church, right? So she just acts of service, helping your community, volunteering at the senior citizens home. I know some ladies at our church do that. I think that's remarkable. Mm-hmm. To just be there for someone, sit in with them, play a game with them. Mm-hmm. I know some people, they're just incredible at acts of service.
So generous with their time.
Their time.
And energy,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. Oh, speaking of time, our next love language is quality time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is unique to every person. What one person considers quality time, another one may not, but this could be just hanging out, watching Netflix together. It could be going on a hike. Just one-on-one time with that special person, that person that you love, that family member.
Yeah.
Your parent or your child.
Yeah, I know. It's hard in our society. Everybody's got that device, and we all have these devices, and I just take it away from our son and just say, hey, I like to talk to you. Can you make some eye contact and we can have some quality time, you and me, so I can see you and you can see me? Because remember, in EFT, the mirror neurons don't get exchanged unless you and I are looking at each other. Yeah. And people mistaken quality time for sitting in the same room where everybody's looking at a device. I'm talking about close. I'm not saying going to a movie, watch a movie together. That's pretty cool. I mean, you're not getting the same effect.
Right.
But everyone's got a device in their face. Mm-hmm. And it does block that mirror neuron exchange. Yeah. Am I understanding the science right?
You are, 100%.
Am I?
And
okay.
I agree, yeah. No, it would be more like, playing basketball together.
Yes.
Kicking a soccer ball around in the, backyard. Tossing baseball.
Chess game.
Yeah, activity together.
Yeah. Where you're talking and doing together.
Family game night.
Yeah.
My husband's family loves Thanksgiving and Christmas to play like board games and stuff together. It's so fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone's interacting. No one's looking at a screen.
Because you guys are all bonding. Mm-hmm. It's a bonding ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah. So quality time and EFT go hand in hand, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the fourth is physical touch. Mm-hmm. So this could be a kiss on the cheek, holding hands, a hug, a pat or scratch on the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I grew up in a very physically, touchy-feely family.
We're huggers, my family.
Yeah, they're just all about, oh, Linda, will you rub my head? I'm like, okay, sure, Uncle so-and-so. Okay, I'm going to rub your head. I mean, it did nothing weird. It wasn't being weird. Right. It's just, okay. That's their love language. Mm-hmm. Linda, could you scratch my back? Okay, sure. Now, but make sure that's your boundary.
Yeah, that you.
Yeah, if it makes you feel some kind of way, just tell them, no, I'm not real comfortable with that. But a lot of families appreciate, just a pat on the back, a fist bump, touch, makes them feel connected physically and emotionally. Yeah.
And then the last would be words of affirmation. Which I feel like we all need. We all need to hear positive, good things from other people. Mm-hmm. Like, Linda, you are such a good boss. You are rocking it.
Oh, thank you. As I raise my arms up and say, I'm nailing it. And I'm like, Rachel, You're an incredible counselor. Thank you for being here for our people. Yeah. So then that makes her feel warm and fuzzy and me warm and fuzzy.
Makes us smile.
Motivates us to do more for people.
You feel valued.
Validated.
Yeah.
Affirmed.
All of these things help you feel that way.
Yeah. That's one of my big love languages. When people share with me what I'm getting right for them, I'll go above and beyond. Don't you?
Yeah.
Or is that how that kind of works for you?
Yeah.
But when people are negative about what I'm doing, and no one here, I'm just saying, like, universal, if I'm having an interaction, if someone's negative, I struggle to kind of be loving towards people when they're negative or being mean or rude, which
we discussed.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? I don't know. Am I admitting something that makes you want to be rude to me right now?
Right? You do kind of like, what am I doing?
Yeah. So then when you don't feel affirmed, you sort of shut off and shut down and pull away. Mm-hmm. So, that's a lot of what Rachel and I teach our couples is that language matters.
The tone of your voice, the speed or rate at which you talk. If you're talking really fast and really kind of pitched like this at somebody, doesn't matter what you say. If you say, "Oh, you're the best boss ever," I love you. It's just there's a sharpness to it. It's like, oh,
that didn't land on me the right way, Rachel.
It matters.
Yes.
So much.
Oh, yeah. And remember, we're mammals, mammalian. What are we?
Mammals.
Yeah, we're mammals. So we're more attuned to the body language and the facial expressions, the nonverbals. So in my interaction with you, if I'm feeling like what you're saying isn't lining up with what your body and your face is saying, I'm going to feel threatened or defensive with you.
Yeah.
So make sure when you interact with those you love that you're mindful that you're present. So if I'm looking at a device when my husband's talking to me, I'm saying, you don't matter to me. I got better things to do. I'm dismissing you.
It's very dismissing. And if I'm trying to share something, my truth, trying to share something deep, express an emotion or a need, and you're staring at your phone, I'm getting nothing back, I'm going to feel silly and unimportant, and I'm going to stop trying to interact.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not gaining anything from that interaction. Why would I continue to do that?
Yeah. And that's not you being selfish. That's you saying, hey, let's love together.
Right.
And have some mirror neuron exchange. And, like, really see me. And I'll really see you.
Mm-hmm.
So I would encourage, the listener or anyone that would happen to pick this podcast up, put all that stuff down. See that person. Be present with them. Yeah. Let all the other stuff go. Yeah.
Understand that all relationships, familial, friendship, romantic, take work. You can't just passively be in a relationship and expect it to continue to be successful and positive.
Yeah.
You have to put
You're right.
energy into the relationship.
Be present.
And you have to feel like the other person is putting equal energy into the relationship.
Yeah, because if you feel like they're daydreaming when you're talking to them,
yeah,
they're saying to you, you're not important, I don't care.
Right.
That's the message you're sending.
Yeah.
And being mindful of being present, that's important. So love is all encompassing of all these things. And, what else did we want to say about love? Anything else you can think of?
It's a basic human need.
Yeah.
Cradle to grave, like we always say.
Sue Johnson taught us that.
Yeah.
From cradle to grave. An attachment. Bowlby. We're mentioning our leaders in this community. So we really appreciate you guys joining us and listening to our podcast on love. And if you guys want to come in, or someone that would like to see us for counseling, Rachel's here full time now, so she has openings, and we'd love to see you and help you with your closest bonds.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's our passion. That's what we get excited about.
Mm-hmm. It's more than a job for me and Rachel.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you have a happy Valentine's Day.
Bye.
Bye.